Okay. So I should be live. Oh, okay, interesting. Alright, so I should be live here. Which means if you guys wanted to go onto the main YouTube page and look up this one and watch this one, this will also be on. And it'll be on 4K. Okay? So, that's what I plan on doing. I also plan on doing lives on Facebook, lives on Instagram, things like that, kind of broadening my spectrum a little bit. But for now, I've also got to put my mount for the phone, because I am still going to go live on the phone. Let's put the live on the phone on there, and then we'll get to the tracker. I've got to find a 1/4x20 bolt. I've got 10,000 bolts in here, so I'm sure that one of them is going to work. And then I've got to cut it down a little bit. Maybe not. I used to keep a ton of 1/4x20 just in case of something like this. Probably used them all up in all the projects I've done. Well, that's all right. Doesn't look like I currently have one. That's okay. It'll make more sense. There you are. Look at you found me. All right. So, if you guys want to do, I wish there was a way I could post it. Well, if somebody wants to put a comment up that's saying also live on 4K if you go to the YouTube main page. If you don't mind, I'll pin it. I'm gonna put this over here. Right here. There we go. Okay, you're probably gonna get better video quality and better chance of following what I'm doing off of this thing over here. I just need to plug it in. There we go. Look at me. Look at me. The only thing is that sometimes it kind of loses me when it's trying to track. There we go. Nice and simple. Alright. So yes. No, don't want to do that. Yeah, okay. Check me out now. Check me out. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for checking for me. I appreciate it. Yes, it is working. What's your name? UL? I'm going to go with UL. UL checked. He's working. He's on this side now. So if you guys want to go on to 4K Live, that thing's going to follow me around a little bit. Might be, I don't know about the audio quality, but the video quality is much better. So, I'm going to move on to this tractor down here below me. I'll keep this up for anybody who wants to join in. But this one does 4K and does that cool thing. Ready? Watch this. Oh, there I am. I guess I can't move too fast. Okay, I'm done. All right. So, this tractor down below me, I'm going to turn the tracking off for a second so you can... So this tractor here, oh, that's in the way. That's going to be a problem. It's an easy fix. There you go. So this tractor down here is my project. I have been practicing, well, I have been reinforcing this thing. I've been doing a lot to it. And I'm getting close. I have to do the steering, but the steering is proving to be fairly difficult. So, you all, thank you very much for checking for me. I appreciate it. Oop, other way, right here. There I am. Let's get it to track me again. I definitely need to get to the remote. There we go. Yeah, so short's still up. Anybody who's on the short, head on over to the mainstream live where you get 4K. You're going to see me more often. I'm not going to be out of the frame so much. Plus this video quality is much better. Alright, so I'm going to get this thing turned around. Get some work done to it. Come to find out, as soon as I turn my back, this thing doesn't like to follow me. Let's do motion tracking. That's a little better, because I'm always moving my head around. So, I'm going to move this thing around a little bit. I got a lift hook right here. And with any luck, I'm going to be able to lift the hell out of this thing. I just got to get my, come along. I'm going to lose. Kind of forget where I put. There it is. Okay. Anybody who's on the short, you may want to jump onto the 4K live that's on the main page. The main YouTube page. Looks like I got quite a bit moved on over there. Oh, restoration over, alright. Something like that. Let me get my strap, lifting strap around this thing. Now I had an issue to where this thing was leaking a little bit of gasoline. Hopefully I got that fixed. It was leaking through the breather tube. I had this thing elevated and well, it didn't like it. I had the back end elevated, everything, because of gravity, everything pushed to the carburetor. Carburetor overflowed everywhere on the floor, and when I came home one day, it smelled like straight up gas in here, and I kind of freaked out. Yeah. Let's lift this baby up. I'm not going to have enough to get it up as high as I want to. Let's try that again. I gotta double up the strap. Let's double up the strap. That's better. Put all this down here. Hey, I'm up here. I'm down here. Come on down with me. Alright. Oh. That should do it. Peekaboo! That's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's probably what happened. The float probably got filled up with gasoline while it was laying there. And it just started leaking. Probably what happened. Here she goes. Now, for some reason, when I lay this thing on the back, it doesn't leak. Now, that also might be because I leaked all the gas out. I don't know. Hey, that's going to work pretty well. Look at that, huh? This is what I got underneath. I'm going to crank this thing all the way up. There we go. That's what I got. And I'm pretty confident that's not going to fall. And if it does, it's not that heavy. Alright, yes, you stopped tracking me. That's okay. Yeah, I'm going to move it back a little bit. I'm just going to move a couple other things. Good thing I put basically everything in my shop on wheels. Maybe not great wheels. It's lost. That's the only thing about it. It gets it's almost like having a real cameraman, only I hired like a 10-year-old. It does really good for a couple minutes, and then next thing you know, it's like a kid with ADHD and gets distracted by movement. There we go, and then let's add some light. Oh boy, that's bright as shit. I need that light though. Alright, there we go. This is my monstrosity of a machine. I am going to stop the tracking and just control it this way because I want it to stay in put now. Definitely need the remote. The remote would be handy. Now, the more you guys view, the better this stuff will get. Anyways, this is what I've been working on. Gotta clean up some of these welds because I was welding with self-shield flux core wire and it wasn't the greatest stuff. So, anybody who's on here, anybody who's on the vertical live, I would recommend going over to the live that I have on the main channel. Mostly because I'm losing track of my train of thought. Mostly because it's 4K. And it tracks me, you can see me better, and I'm doing a lot more work with this. So, peekaboo. Alright. Yeah, that works out great. Cool. Okay. So yeah, I gotta clean this up a bit. Clean some of these welds up a little bit. I was in a rush. Not an excuse. Not yet, it's bucket. So, look at some of these supports. I do like what I have going on for supports. I'm probably going to add some 718 onto these. This flux cord wire just did not run very well at all. It's not even close. So, I'll grind these up and get some better welds on here. What is this? Is this oil? Nope, that's gas. Good. Oh, 10:30 at night. It feels like it's midnight to me. It's for fun. So, got asked, is it for racing or heavy pulls? The answer to that question is, it's for fun. Whatever it decides to be. Clean up this well on the other side. Oh, good. I'm glad you figured it out. Alright, anybody who's on this live, I have another live on my main page. That one's in 4K, it's horizontal. Apparently the audio quality is pretty good and that camera is better set up. Stick that on there though. So for any of you wondering, the machine I'm turning on is the Welder YWM211P. It's a pulse MIG welder, but it's a multi-process machine, so it does stick and TIG. It does do lift arc. I have two TIG 200P on the bottom of this weld cart here. That's what I use for TIG. That machine, that's my workhorse. That's what I do most everything with other than TIG work. And I really enjoyed the machine, and yes, Welder has added it back to the lineup. So if you want one, they're for sale again. Go on their website, use the code StickManFab23, 10% off. And they are really good machines. I'm not just saying that. Nope, I didn't catch it on fire too much today. Just not yet. Catching a lot of oily, I'm glad. Oh, okay. I mean, on our Captain Yes Welder, they're very similar, so you should be pretty happy with it. Hey there, I have another live going on the other side. You go to my main page, there's a main live going on, it's in 4K. The camera's set up in a better spot, you got better lighting, all that fun stuff, so check that one out. Good. Now that one in there. That looks a little better. Just, yeah, that's good. Feel free to ask any Welder questions or anything. That's kind of why I have this live up, so I can interact live. There we go. That'll do, Chief. That'll do. Everybody on this live, I've got another live on the YouTube main channel. Check me out. Go to my channel. Check out the other horizontal live. That one is 4K, nice video, better lighting, all that fun stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm a tool freak. It's a problem. But I'm not one of them, like, how do you put it? I'm not brand loyal. I'll jump brands if I think it gets a better deal. However, quality is better than price. So I'll pay more for a better tool. Alright. Now I'm thinking about adding I'm not sure if I really want to. I definitely don't need to. I definitely need to brace up the rear end a little better. Well, no, not really. The back end's all blocked out. I think we'll leave that as is. I gotta figure out this steering now. I want to get a lathe, but I want a lathe from like the 40s, not the new CNC stuff personally. I like to do everything manually, but I'm not trying to mass produce either, so. Okay, the only thing I don't like about the machine is that fan makes a lot of noise. Alright, so let me show you what I got with this steering here. There. So I got the pitman arm down here. This is the bar that I cut off of the steering. That's hot. And I need to take this and put it up here so I can tie into my tie rods right here, which my tie rods, all they are is a sway bar I link cut in half. Yeah. So, looking at this, pretty confident that I can put this. No, I don't know now. Now I don't know. I'm not sure if I can do it or not. I was going to, you know what? This arm, this is just bolted onto a pitman arm here. I'm betting that I could take that off. Flip it over so it's up against here because my freaking, that thing's gotta be changed. But yeah, my pulley's gonna be right in line with this here. So my rear axle pulley is just below or just above this bar. That means this pulley's gonna be just below. This has gotta come up, which isn't a big deal. I'll probably just get a longer bolt with some washers. That's just a guide pulley. I gotta put a new guide pulley in. You gotta put a new tensioner pulley in and put the whole linkage together. Fun. That's the part I don't like. I like welding. I don't like mechanic work. But it's gotta be done. I need to be able to steer. So I had to wait to get a belt and to get the right drive pulley. So I had a 12-inch drive pulley that I was gonna put on. So I had a 12-inch drive pulley I was going to put on. Problem is, it doesn't quite fit, which irritates the hell out of me because I really wanted it to go super fast. Super fast is not going to happen if I cannot get this giant pulley in there, and there's no real way to do it without cutting things out of the way, and I'm just not going to do that. It's so close. Alright, hold on. Oh my George. Okay. Now I'm going to try and get this pulley in there. Yeah, make it fit. I'm thinking about that because that 12-inch pulley, when I did the math, we're looking at 40 miles an hour. Yeah. So I wanted everybody on this live, I have a live that is also on my main channel. It's horizontal instead of vertical. It's got 4K. It's got better, little bit better audio. It's got much better view, and better lighting. But if you want to stay on here, feel free to stay on here. But I'm thinking I gotta get a wrench behind there. I can, but then it takes it out of alignment with the other pulley on the transaxle. That's my issue. Now, if I get it just below it, I can get away with it. Maybe. We're gonna find out. This is a 9/16. Yes, sir. Come on out. No, don't spin on me. Dang it. Get that. God dang it. Gotta get this arm off. Come on. Jesus Christ. See, this is why I'm not a mechanic. The book time would say, fucking 5 hours, and it would take me 5 days. Guaranteed every time. I'll get it done, but it'll take me forever. Everybody on this live right here, I would recommend going over to this live over here because it's 4K, it's got better lighting and all that. So if you go to my YouTube main page, you'll find it. It's the one that's live right now. Or you can stay there. That's totally up to you. Got it. So. Man, I pushed that way down in there. I'm digging that out later. Anyways. Now, can I make this fit? Because I really want to. See, that's the problem. I can get it underneath, but I can't get it back over top. Dang it. That's alright. I can always make an overdrive setup if I need to. I got a piece of metal in there somewhere and I can't find it. Anyways, so I've got to make a piece of bar. Go there. Two, a quarter. One. There, something like that is the center. They're about. Okay. We're gonna center draw, which is straight across. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make a spindle like right up in here. Wish I wouldn't have burned that one out, but I'll put it up in here. That way I can add a bar. It goes up, turns the knuckle, and then it turns the steering. Shouldn't have taken the one off that I had on there from the four-wheeler. Now, and I threw out my straight bar. And I don't have any tubing smaller than 1 inch. Well, I have 3/4, but that's way too big. Square tubing, but that's thick. Oh, wait a second. We have 1 piece left. I don't know how long that is. Yeah, I can cut a slot in here. I don't have to put a rack up here. I'm gonna have to box this too. I definitely have to box that. I can't leave that open like that. So the thing that I just took off. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, that's the problem that I have with this mower, is that the mower deck on this was completely shot. The engine ran great, and I wanted something to do with it. So I said, let me put the front suspension of a four-wheeler on it and create a lawnmower. And lo and behold, it works. Hey. Hey now. That bar is long enough. And then this is the other part to it. Alright, so what do I want to do? So this one bends up, and this one is straight. I might keep the straight one for up here. Oh no, I can't. Alright. This is where mock-up time comes in. Let's put this here like that. Slide this in. Slide here. Down here. Like so. Yes. That will work beautifully. Okay. This bar is long enough. Let me zoom out. So, this bar is plenty long enough. I've got to make this fit this. Okay? Now I could sleeve it, but I don't want to do that because it's going to be ugly. So what I am going to do is I'm going to cut a bevel around it. I'm going to leave this flat. I'm going to cut a bevel around this. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind a point on it. That's essentially what I'm going to do. What I do is I put some good tacks around the center, and then I run strips across the end, filling it up. So it's going to be one pass around, brush it, and then two passes. And yes, I'm just going to stick with 70-18 because I'm just more confident in that than any other process. And if I were to TIG this, I'd have to get this really clean, and I guarantee I won't be able to get this clean enough for me to be confident in it. So, my life on the line, not yours. I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to turn you guys around a little bit. Oh yeah, I have this little nice little gimbal here. I'm going to put it in here. Alright, this has got to be straight. Get my bench grinder out. Well, actually, no. I can get my sanding disc out. You decide, you've been quiet all this time, and you decide now to be obnoxious. They drive me crazy. They really do. Here. Okay. You out of the way. Whoopsies. That was hot. Okay. Shut up, man. Okay, I'm gonna take this bar. I'm gonna make this a little pointy. Just a little pointy. For everybody that is on this live, I also have another live on my main channel that's horizontal. It's 4K, it's got better lighting, you've got a better view, all that fun stuff. So if you want to, you might witness how chicken nuggets are being made. Anyways. Okay. Kind of like that. Now this is a very crude way of doing it, but it works. Very crude way of doing it, but it does work, and it works pretty well. I'm going to put this in the vise here. I'm going to kill a chicken. You're not even a rooster. I'm calling you a chicken. It's demoralizing to you, but it feels better to me. Fire this baby up. I'm still going to use 7018. Now for now what I'm going to do, oh my god, shut up. For now what I'm going to do is I am just going to tack it in place. Now I should be able to actually travel around it instead of just making start back and forth. So I'll probably travel around this thing, but I am going to load it up first. Did I hook up the ground? Now why would I do that? Definitely going to have to use some 6010. I don't have an option for that. I'm not going to get the penetration power I need. Should be able to get away with 80 amps, hopefully. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Try this again. I'm stuck. There, got a little bit of a steeper bevel, a little bit of a longer bevel. That might help me out a little bit. Alright. First pass of 6010 is in. Okay. Now I'll take my grinder and I'll grind out that root pass, get it a little thin so I can get in there with a good hot pass 7018. Make sure I got some really good strong metal fatigue resistance in there. Bad. All right. So now I'll go through 7018 and I'll build it up. I'll do a bottom pass, and kind of a quick bottom pass. And then I will build it up as I go around. Caught something on fire with my boot. Let me open a window or a door. Something. That. All right. Anybody on this live at all on the phones or whatnot, if you would like, you can go to my page, subscribe to my channel, and then you can check out the other live that I have going on simultaneously. That's in 4K, got better lighting, got better position, kind of paying more attention to that one. So, over there, check that one out. Or stay here, that's fine, it's up to you. One. Alright, I'm going to zoom in. I don't know how well you can see what's going on here. But you can see that bevel is mostly filled in now. I'm going to finish this up. Go around one more time. Make sure I don't have any undercut on the top piece. Should be alright. Good. touch this up a bit. How hot that got. Thinking that should be pretty reasonable as far as strength. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to take my grinder and just kind of, with my sanding disc, and just sand it down a little bit. That's how you clean it up. That's how you weld together a piece of round bar. I'll probably clean that up a little more and do a little better with it, but this will get me started so I can check to see how this is going to work out. Now, let's change the camera over here. Let's see how well this lines up. Let's see how well this lines up, and then probably turn in for the night. Because I'm kind of running out of things, and at this point I'm waiting on parts availability. So let's put this in and see where we end up. Now I still have the other piece to this. So we got some time. Got some space. Let's go this way. Now I'm going to put this in the opposite direction. Let's see. Am I going to hit anything? Yep. I'm going to smack that. Damn it. That's not what I was looking for. Will that work? I mean, I don't see why not. Oh, man. That sucks so bad. I was hoping, turn it far over. But it smacks that thing by what? How much? could bend that down a tiny bit. That's gonna be right in the way of the pulley. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. That might be alright. No, alright. It will be in the way because when I go to do this. Well, maybe not. I might just squeeze by. How lucky can one guy be? Cool. So, on the list of things to do, I had the 12-inch pulley. That's not going to work. I have to go get a 9-inch pulley. I have the shaft for that. Put that on, line it up with the belt. Put the steering together, which I'm going to need a carrier bearing right here. Or right up here. I need to finish that steering. And then, that's about it. I mean, I definitely need to clean it up a little bit. Yeah, I also have to do the exhaust. That'll be a fun thing, because this exhaust is, I don't know, fucking ½ inch in diameter. I think 3/4, but still. Well, I think for now that's all I got. I gotta do some cleaning up on this. I gotta get rid of some of these brackets that I'm not using anymore. I gotta make some brackets to reinforce the rear end, because that rear end's gonna pop out if I don't. But this will more than likely be going on the back burner for a little bit, because I have to work on this exhaust project. So stay tuned for that, because what I'm doing, that exhaust is gonna require 15 of these. And it's a motorcycle exhaust, and yes, this is polished, and yes, I'm going to polish these. So stay tuned for that, because that is going to be exciting. That's going to be exciting for me, at least. All right. Trying to think of anything else. I obviously need to clean this up. I do want to make good running boards for this thing. That's going to be an eventual thing. I don't need to do that right now. Or any time in the near future. I just want to get this thing running so we can have some fun with it in the snow. Yeah, I think that's all I need. Bar for the steering. Tubing, I need another sway bar end link. And then, yes, I'm going to back purge with argon. I have a back purge setup for that. So I will definitely be back purging that. I got to tack a bunch of stuff together. This exhaust is going to be wild. So, yeah, I really would stay tuned. It's going on a 1980s iron head. So, 1979 iron head? I don't know, one of the two, and I'm really hoping for it to sound really sick. It's going to be cool looking, that's for sure. So, stay tuned for that. Anyways. Well, I'm gonna let this thing down. Feel free to ask any more questions welding related or not. But I'm gonna let this thing down, turn my lights off, and go to bed. So, this is the light. Cleaning up some of these welds. Oh, I also I have to make a gas pedal. I forgot about that. That's not gonna be that hard. I'm gonna make something a little janky, make it kind of rat. It's gonna be kind of ratty. It'll work. This is probably going to be on pause for a little bit. I've got the exhaust to do, and then I've also got to see what's going on with this tractor and why it's leaking so much hydraulic fluid. Because I had a little bit of a seat before, but this is a bit much. Off. That's it for tonight. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being patient with me with this streaming thing. Excuse me again. I think I'm starting to get this thing figured out. So, I think we're going to be in good shape. We'll see. But in any event, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being patient, and thank you for the help to the people that have helped me out. I've kind of decided that this whole live thing is a little more exciting than to just edit videos all the time. I still am going to do final videos on projects that I do that are just going to summarize everything. So thank you very much for watching this. Thanks for supporting me. Stay tuned for more stuff, and I will see you guys later. Let's turn this one off. And